Hi out there, it's me, Eloise, and today's video is brought to you by the letter C for creativity, which is a topic I was hoping to talk to you about today. I'm just sitting in my office, drinking my coffee, enjoying the fall weather. I realize it's the 7th of September when I'm filming this, but it is already feeling like fall here in the Pacific Northwest. This is going to be a bit less structured than the last couple of videos that I've posted because I want to do a month-end wrap-up at the beginning of every month for the prior month, but I also want to talk about some things that are on my mind in any given time frame. I don't know, what am I saying? Okay, moving on. August was a very productive and busy month for me writing-wise. Okay, so in July, I finished writing my rough draft and sent that off to my beta readers. After getting the beta reader feedback, I ultimately added about 10,000 words to my new manuscript. She's a hefty, she's chunky, she's thick. She's like 99,814 words that I've sent off to my editor. In addition to that, I commissioned an artist, a dream artist. She reached out to me. She sent me an email, just like she said she would, saying, hey, do you still want to commission me for something? And I said, yes. So I essentially pitched her my idea. She said she loved it, so we've been working on that. I also, on the 22nd of August, I met up with a reader friend who happened to be a beta reader of mine, who also does branding photography, and I splurged and treated myself to a little branding photo shoot. So we did that. Was it entirely unnecessary? Yes. Do I regret it? No. Do I love these photos? Yes. Was she a delight to work with? Absolutely. Oh my gosh. Mwah. I launched a YouTube channel. Hi. Here we are. I really need to figure out how to stop filming these videos the day before I'm supposed to be posting them. I also outlined the other 5 books in my series, so got that done. What is that? 5 really big writing related things that I got done and knocked out in August. Great. It was a productive month. Personal life wise, I celebrated my 10-year wedding anniversary, and I think that's about it. I didn't go anywhere, do anything fun, work on the house. I got some fines for weeds for my HOA because I was doing so many bookish things. That segues into the topic I wanted to discuss with you today, aside from reviewing my accomplishments for the past month, is allowing myself room to be creative. To give you a better idea of what I'm talking about when I say allowing for creativity, I want to go back to when I was a senior in high school, and there was a big project. I don't know if this is all over in the United States or in just certain school districts, but essentially what seniors in high school are required to do is put a big project together and present it to teachers and members of the community that says, this is what I'm going to do when I grow up, and this is why it's a good idea, and how I'm not going to be a burden and a leech to the system. Going into this project, my dream job was to be an editor for a publishing house. So over the course of this project and research, I discovered that, at least at the time, okay, this is 2010, it was a better time and it was a worse time. At the time, I discovered that there weren't a whole lot of openings because of the industry. And then also upward mobility was limited to whether senior editors either retired or took different positions or something like that. That being said, I decided I wanted to go with a route that would be more of a guarantee of financial stability. All of that to say, that was the beginning of not prioritizing my dreams and my creativity. From then on, I was putting practicality over everything else. It stemmed from that pressure of wanting to be a contributing member of society. Fast forward to today. It's 2023, 13 years since I made that decision to go the safe route. It's not toxic productivity that I have. It's a close cousin though. It's having guilt with doing something that isn't traditionally seen as productive and isn't valuable in an industrial sense. It's difficult for me to not feel guilty about writing when I have things like dishes or laundry to do. And for the longest time, I would always put those things first. I've had to come to terms with the fact that in order to prioritize my creative journey and writing, there are going to be some things that fall to the wayside. Hence my fines for the weeds in my yard. Because I didn't prioritize weeding, because I was prioritizing my writing. I have to choose between always keeping up on dishes and always keeping up on laundry and always keeping up on vacuuming and never having time to write. So it's either make some time to write and maybe have laundry sit there for a couple of days, or never have piles of laundry, always be on top of your chores and have your house look pristine like a 1950s housewife, but never write. I went for years not allowing myself to write. And then if I did allow myself to write, I was feeling guilty about it because of all this other crap. I'm not going to say that I don't still struggle with guilt and balancing creativity and the responsibilities that come with being a human being. I'm getting better at it. I guess I wanted to talk about this and I wanted to share because it's something that's been on my mind a lot, especially in August, especially with how much I prioritized writing and how many times there was a sink full of dishes or toys all over the floor. At the end of the month, it feels like none of those chores matter. They're always going to be there. Look at all the things in my book that I did in August because I made it a priority and I allowed myself to not feel guilty about putting the chores off and letting the house be a little messy. And I guess I just want to share this. Maybe you're a creative and you also feel like you have to earn time to be creative. You have to justify it, which is hard to do, especially if it's just a hobby, if it brings you joy. That's how it earns itself. It brings you joy. It's starting to also rear its ugly head again with this YouTube thing. I am an analytical researcher. I research the crap out of things, and so before launching this channel, I went and I watched all sorts of like YouTube videos, how to make your YouTube channel successful and all this other stuff. And they had these strategies, growth strategies of Hub, Help, Hero, or whatever, where you have videos that help answer questions to draw people in, and then Hub videos to get those people to stay, and then Hero videos to like really be viral successes. But I don't have a Help videos. So having this own pressure, this guilt of making a video like this where it's like I'm not really helping anybody. I guess I kind of, if you get anything out of this video, please let me know, because I would be just overjoyed to know that you were encouraged or you are going through the same thing or went through the same thing. But this pressure to like have my YouTube channel be a certain way because that's how YouTube channels are supposed to be, and just telling myself, no, this is your way of meeting people who have the same vibe and interests and things as you do. And I had a very kind YouTuber comment down below on one of my videos that he said to make what I wanted to make. And this is a conversation I've been really wanting to have with everyone. So anyway, that's a big long rant. I have no idea if any of that was cohesive at all. If you've made it this far, thank you for listening to me ramble. I appreciate you, and you are one of my favorite people. September has a lot of fun things in store. Next week, I'm going to be announcing a project that will be a YouTube, a writing YouTube. If you haven't already, subscribe to my newsletter, because my newsletter subscribers already know what this is, and you get to have a say in things if you are subscribed to me. September is going to be a taking it easy month for writing because I have a wedding and I need to catch up on all these house projects and chores that I've been putting off. It's that fall time of year, so I need to get the outside ready to go to sleep. I'm still going to be working on videos, might write here and there. Thanks so much for watching and for joining me on my little monthly wrap-up coffee chat. If you have any questions or thoughts about creativity and all that jazz, you know what to do. Cheers. I'll see you next time.
Do you like writing? Yes, I like writing. Do you like mythology? Yes, I like mythology. Do you like my videos? Yes, I like your videos. Then what are you waiting for? Subscribe.